to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am so grateful for this community of career savages, and I just want us to keep growing and glowing into 2021 and beyond. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also like, share, and comment on this video. Today I'm back with another kind of mukbang style video, so make sure you grab yourself something to eat, whether it's a light snack or a full course meal. I am eating this creamy pasta that I made today, and I always like to add like some sort of vegetables to my meals, and I love green bell peppers, so I just added like some raw green bell peppers. Yeah, I'm weird like that. And then I also have some lemon water, and I have a little side glass of red wine, because you can never go wrong with wine and pasta. My glasses are like reflecting in the ring light, so I'm just gonna take them off because also it's like not necessary. But today I'm going to be giving advice to my college freshmen. If you haven't seen the video of me giving advice to people pursuing their master's in public health, make sure you go ahead and watch that. I'm gonna link it somewhere in this video. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna like eat some of these peppers because I just really love them. They're so healthy for you. And as you guys can see from like some of the other food that I was eating on this channel, I'm pretty healthy, or I try to be, apart from wine, which also isn't that bad for you, but I'm gonna put it like up here. Yeah. Definitely delicious. So I wanted to make this video today because I see so many people giving advice to like college freshmen, whether it's people who have graduated or people who are sophomores now. But I feel like everyone gives that same general advice, you know, make friends, like have a good time, whatever. But are people really giving you advice to prepare you for what happens after you graduate? I don't personally think so. So that's what I'm gonna do here today. Again, like I did in my other video, I'm gonna take a few bites of food, chew, and then talk to you guys. So. This is really good. I can't be mad. I also drink lemon water because it's good for you. And plain water can get boring. But my first piece of advice to freshmen is don't work your first year that you're on campus. Unless like you're a commuter, because you already live in the area, you know the area, you're familiar, you have like friends in the neighborhood. I think it's really important to spend that first year networking, cultivating relationships, focusing on your classwork, and also just trying to get integrated in college life. Like a lot of us, you know, you're coming from high school where used to your parents being around and like adjusting to that schedule of waking up on your own or taking care of yourself, or, you know, simple things like that. It's a big adjustment. I know I had a big culture shock, not because I had to like wake up or take care of myself, because I did that in high school, because the environment was just so different to me. Coming from California, moving all the way to the East Coast, it was something like I had never experienced before in my life. I just didn't expect there to be that big of a difference in like way of living, but it was very different. People were very different, and they knew that I stood out. So that's the first piece of advice, is I would say get used to your environment before you start working. If you really still want to have something to do what I did, which is volunteer in the industry that you're interested in. So like for pre-med majors, volunteer at a hospital. For CJ majors, volunteer at a precinct. For dental students, dental students, whatever, volunteer at, or try and get like an internship at a dental office, stuff like that. But don't put too much pressure on yourself, because you're just getting used to the course load and the environment. Second thing, hang out with the kind of people that you didn't hang out with in high school. Because for me, to be honest, I went to a predominantly Caucasian high school. So I only knew to really hang out with Caucasian people because I wasn't used to seeing other people of color around me. Even though that's what I craved for, it was just comfortable for me to stay in the environment that I was used to. And that's what I was used to be honest with you. But freshman year, second semester, I just thought to myself I needed to branch out, because I also just wasn't feeling as accepted by like a specific group of people. So I just decided to mix and mingle and intertwine, and like if you even look at the friend group that I have now, it's very diverse. And I like that. So I think it's important to step out of your friend zone. That's the best way I could put it. Like step out of your comfort zone in terms of the kind of friends you're used to. And also like if in high school you only hung out with the athletes, hang out with people in your major, because you don't know how they're gonna be able to help you at the end of your career. Like don't only hang out with the athletes or only hang out with your sorors. Hang out with people in other groups, hang out with people on other floors from other majors. That's how you become a more multifaceted person, is understanding the perspective of other people from different backgrounds. The second thing is go to class. Like, do not listen to seniors, juniors, and sophomores, okay? Go to class. because first impressions are everything. You're new to the university, you don't know the professors, you don't know anything really, and you don't want to start off on a bad foot, especially with your grades. Like, you just don't want to start off on a bad foot. So go to class on time. If you can't make it to morning classes, don't pick morning classes. It's that simple. But go to class. And I know you might see like some seniors wearing sweats. When I tell you it was a complete 180 from freshman to senior year for me, I used to show up in class with my cute little blazers. And I know HBCUs, it's very, like, it's a part of the culture to dress up for class, but I think that not only HBCUs should be doing that, everybody should be doing that, especially your freshman year. Come ready to learn. First impressions are everything. You don't know if there's a professor in that classroom, an adjunct professor who can help you get a job after you graduate, just because of how you presented yourself. You really don't know. So go to class, come presentable. Senior year, you know, wait for my senior year video. I'll give you, like, when you get to senior year, go and watch my senior year video. But for now, as a freshman, go to class on time, come well presented. The reason I think it's important for you to volunteer is because during that time you can kind of explore like what you like and what you don't like. And of course you're not gonna know, but like if you're a interior design major and you go to I can't open this water. If you're an interior design major and you go to an interior design studio and you intern there, you volunteer there, and after the first 3 months you're like, I absolutely hate this. Like, I don't know why I thought I wanted to be an interior designer. This is not interesting. I don't like it. I don't like architecture. I don't like homes the way I thought I did, and the back end of it, I'm just not interested. Change your major as a freshman. Change your major as a freshman. Because when you start changing your major as a junior and a senior, you're adding years back to your education. And this is what they don't tell you. Because there's different prereqs for each major, but the first 2 years, they generally, depending on the school, they generally make you take the like general ed classes, like, you know, English and all that stuff that you have to take to graduate. And then junior and senior year is really when you get into the nitty gritty of your major. So I would say, try and like research and explore different jobs so that as a freshman, if you want to change your major, it won't affect you as much. You also can change it sophomore year, but I'm telling you guys, I have so many friends who got to junior year, senior year. I was the only one of my friends who graduated in 4 years. Everybody else graduated in 5, 6, 7 because they changed their major so late and they had to retake all these classes and wasted so much money. So that's another piece of advice for you guys. I'm trying to think of more stuff while I chew. This is so good. Like, there's nothing better than fresh vegetables. You guys are probably eating dorm food right now, but it's okay. Or maybe some of you guys are not. Maybe it's elevated since I was in school. Where you guys, oh, actually, my sophomore year I had a kitchen, so I used to cook for myself. But I was broke, so I was making top ramen gourmet style. Oh, join clubs. How I don't know about sororities and fraternities, because I mean, some people have their reasons for doing it. Like, I have a lot of friends, because of their industry, they joined a fraternity or a sorority because it would help them network after school, which is true. Sometimes it does help. I don't think a fraternity or sorority is the only way you can really make friends. I think there's many ways you can make friends. And I think sometimes people join a fraternity or a sorority and it gets so cliquey, and like, you just don't only like stick to your fraternity or sorority. Like, even if you have your sorors or your fraternity people, like, still go to clubs that are things you're interested in. Like, I was in biology club, I was in Black Student Association, Caribbean Student Union. I'm not Caribbean, I'm Nigerian, but a lot of my friends were in it. I thought it was cool to meet other people from different cultural backgrounds. And now I have friends who are Trinidadian, for people from Ethiopia, people from the Bahamas, people from all over the world. And it really it changed a lot of different things in my life because I was branching out of just my one group that I was used to. Network, obviously I already said that. Okay, if you live close to your campus, like, I have friends who obviously I'm one of the few that came so far away, but if you like are going to school in California and you live in Oregon or you live in Nevada or you live in another town that's like drivable, try not to go home so much because you miss out on a lot. And like, freshman year is really the time that you cultivate the foundation of a lot of your lifelong friendships. The people who I am best friends with to this day, one of my very good friends. He and I met on our dorm floor freshman year of college, and we have been, well, we hated each other at first, but now we are so close. Like, we share so many different things together, and he is really an integral part of my life. Another one of my friends, she was a year younger than me, so her freshman year we met, and we have been inseparable ever since. Another one of my friends, we met freshman year, inseparable ever since. So a lot of the friends that I have, like, that I'm like this with, I met them all my freshman year or their freshman year. So your freshman year is really the time that you meet a lot of people in your life that you'll keep for a long time. So like I said, just be open to experiencing different things, try different things. Like, you're in a new place, a new time. Don't always go home, because you're gonna miss out on a lot of those you're gonna miss out on a lot of those relationships. You really are. It just is what it is. I don't think I really have any other pieces of advice for you guys. Overall, like, my freshman year, I wouldn't change anything for the world. It was the best time of my life. I have friends that are just like, they're literally family to me, and I still was able to have a social life and go out. You just have to practice organization and prioritize your schoolwork first, and then do all the other fun stuff. But go to the football games and all that stuff. And I know you guys are in the middle of COVID, and I don't know how much longer this pandemic is gonna affect college students, but I think it's just really important for you to, like, freshman year is the time to enjoy, but still focus on your schoolwork. Sophomore year, junior year, senior year is when things get a lot more serious in terms of your career. You still have fun, but it's different. So as a freshman, I would just say be open to the change, be adaptable. You're gonna have some rough patches. There are times I wanted to transfer out of my school because I was so miserable. But you have to make the most of your situation, and that's what I did, and I don't regret anything from my freshman year. So I hope this video was helpful for some of you guys. If you have more questions about my freshman experience or what I did as a freshman in terms of my career, leave comments down below, and I'll make another video responding to those comments. Like always, guys, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until my next video. Bye.